As an IT professional, at times we might have to support web applications that are running on a particular port number on a particular server. One of the way to validate whether the applications are running on a remote server on a particular port is by using Telnet. By default, Telnet might not be available on the Mac. Let's type Telnet here and see whether the Telnet is set up. As the Telnet is not set up, we can use brew to install Telnet. So here I am saying brew install Telnet, and it will take care of setting up of Telnet for us. Once it is set up, we can validate by running Telnet with IP address and the port number on which the application is supposed to be running. So let's wait until the installation is done, and then we'll take it from there. We can validate by giving the Telnet command and then passing the hostname as an argument. The hostname on which I have an application is running is nothing but gw02.itversity.com, and there is a service running on a port number called as 8080. So here I am passing the IP address or DNS alias and the port number to this Telnet and hitting enter. So if it is running and if there are no firewalls that are blocking for external users to access this port number on this DNS alias, then we will see this. It will actually say connected to that host on this port number, and the escape character is this one, which means we have to say control and then square closing bracket, and then it will actually take us to the Telnet. Now we can say quit and come out of it. If we give the incorrect port number, let's say the port number 9090, which is not a correct one, which means that there is no application running on that port number. Now if I hit enter, it will just say unable to connect to the remote host and connection refused. This is how you can validate the connectivity with respect to the web applications that are running on a remote servers on a particular port number. At times you might not be able to do the Telnet even though the application might be running. It could be due to the firewalls which might be blocking the external traffic. If that is the case, you need to talk to the system administrators to ensure that nothing is blocking the traffic from the external servers. That being said, on top of Telnet, there is also a tool called as MC. We can also use MC to validate. In this case, if I say MC and the DNS alias along with the port number, it will just hang like this as long as it is able to listen to the web application that is running on gw02.itversity.com on port number 8080. If I give 9090, which is not a valid port, it will come out of this like this without hanging there. So Telnet is very powerful. It can not only validate whether a web application is running on a particular server on a particular port number, but also the connectivity related to SSH, the databases, so on and so forth. When it comes to validating the connectivity onto remote servers using SSH, we can actually use port number 22 on a given server's IP address or DNS alias and then validate. As long as it is saying connected to gw02.itversity.com like this, it is facilitating us to connect to that server via SSH from remote servers. Now we can actually cancel this and come out of it. Similarly, I have a database running on ms.itversity.com. The port number is 3306. I can actually validate like this. So in this case, I have validated whether I am able to connect to port number 3306 on ms.itversity.com on which MySQL is running on this port number. So like this, we should be able to validate any service that is running on a particular server using a particular port number with Telnet. Telnet is very, very powerful, and make sure you are really comfortable with Telnet. And whenever there are connectivity issues to application, one of the powerful tool to troubleshoot the issues is nothing but Telnet.